What's up, YouTube? This is the Billy Bob HD bringing you another Let's Play today. I've got some more Hearts of Iron 4. This is the modern day mod. We're playing as Finland. Let's keep it going. Last episode, we gained the justification against Iraq here to go into war against them. So I'm going to go ahead and declare here. All right, next war up and ready to go. We've got the Air Force deployed. We've got the Navy set and ready to go. So I'm going to tell Yellow Group to go ahead and advance. We'll see how this goes. So things starting off good with showing as green here, and the Air Force obviously doing a great job with securing air superiority right off the bat. Make sure NATO didn't join in. They did not. So that's good news. Look at the casualties too. 43K already. Quite a bit there. Let's go ahead and have this guy take Baghdad right off the bat. Yeah, they're already halfway towards capitulation, so this should be pretty easy. They do have some volunteer U.S. forces that are showing up in the country. Okay, guys, moving up from here and here, and we're about to split their forces in half. This unit moving up from Baghdad there. I've got a guy here that we can counterattack with. Mechanized unit. Another mechanized unit here that we're going to take in from the side. Okay, very good, very good. Here's my one Marine division in action. Mechanized unit here. Let's keep the attack up. Help sort of slam in from this side if we can. Yep, great job there. Let's take Basra here. They're moving towards the south. Awesome. Oh, we have a naval victory. We lost a destroyer, however, they lost 2. Okay, good. Approaching Mosul now. Okay, they're going to go ahead and move into the city on their own. Awesome. Good, good. And there is the peace table. I'm going to take all of your states and my turn and done. Okay, cool. Good job, Yellow Group. That was quick enough, at least. These U.S. units affected by attrition and sort of just sitting there. Yellow Group, I'm going to tell you guys to go ahead and get up on the Syrian border here. And let's bump speed back up, because we are still working on a bunch of different infrastructure. Formation flying finished. And our civilian factories definitely went up there, so that's good. We need to assign 7 military factories now. Let's fill in the battle tanks here. I'll give 1 to artillery production. I'm going to give another one to support equipment here. We will start with some additional multi-rolls right there as well. Okay, nice. Now we need another research, so I'm going to swing right here into the next air doctrine. We're going to cancel this production because the Marines are no longer able to produce. We've hit our limit there. I had people suggesting to try to put in some just straight up infantry, so maybe we can look at doing this. I'm going to put in an engineering company, a recon, and a logistics company here. We're also going to add regularized infantry like this. 8, 10 infantry for you, and you, and you, and fill you out to a nice even width of 20 there. Manpower of 12,000 to do that. 12,100 compared to... manpower is actually less on my Jaeger brigades here. And manpower's even further less on tanks. So let's start training up additional tank units here. That did not necessarily work out the way I wanted to in terms of overall manpower. To get to the width of 20, you know, I suppose we could chop it down to a width of 10. That brings manpower down to 7,100. Still less manpower, though, for my armored brigades with a combat width of 18, so I'm good keeping them right where they are. Let's do 5 at a time here. All right, good. That still leaves us with over 300k in manpower overall. Should we just try to start the justification against Syria? They're nationalist. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, I managed to flip Poland to fascism. They've got 30% or so there. We still have around 40% monarchy here. Monarchist. Daily change 0.03. Yeah, that is going up slowly. So I was looking at trying to include them in a faction, and we need world tension to be at 25%. That's sitting right at 8% right now. Ukraine, I'd be worried about going to war with. The Russians have military access. They're conservative, but do not have a current faction. We could try to flip them. Oh, I did have someone else asking to try and flip Romania, so let's try that. In fact, let's do something like this. There we go. I'm going to switch back to fascism since we had success with Poland there. Then we'll go to Romania, and they're improving relations with the US. Boost my party popularity. There we go. Can I get a non-aggression with Russia? We're quite a ways away. We're sitting at a -19 there. So let's go ahead and improve relations with them. Good. What else can we do? Germany. I'm still trying to increase fascism here. It's got a much smaller slice. It's sitting right at 10%. But let's continue improving relations with Germany. Good. All right, new research. Because we just finished off the advanced sim software. Still 2011 here at this point. Time to research 434 days there. Working on the nukes. Modern hardware 2 would be interesting. We could get the better body armor. Let's do that. Alright, cool. So increased body armor. Definitely going to help us out. Did we ever justify on Syria? We'll do that. I may actually puppet them. There's not a really significant amount of resources in there. But we're really missing out on steel right now. So we're exporting 165 units there. I can put in for some steel factory construction down here in the Middle East, potentially. Let's put you right there. That should help out. That's going to add 15 to my production base. Trade. Let's buy a little bit more from the US here as well. I'll trade away another 3 factories for that. Alright, cool. Dockyards. I'm going to go ahead and put in another 2 on missile cruiser production. And I tell you what, we might as well fill this in. because we're not currently producing destroyers. Checking out my Navy, though. And let's see. Oh, I've got 3 missile cruisers in the Navy. Good news there. So let's bring you guys back to the Mediterranean. Like this, so we can bottle in Syria. They've got 10 ships in their Navy. We're sitting right at 24. We did lose a destroyer last war. I know that much. We've got 16 of those left. Only one of them really being a destroyer level 4. So again, missing big piles of steel in order to keep that going. Alright. Green lasers in. Nice. Okay. 424 days there. 2015 on the next artillery. We're good on land doctrine. Good on tanks and APCs. Get a better signal company in. Let's do that. Tungsten. Let's go ahead and trade away for the needed tungsten here because that'll help out with the support equipment production. Where are you? Here. Yeah. So that's gone up to 14 per day. Stockpiling those as much as possible. Can't convert anything from the stockpile there for MK1 Gen 5s. All right, this is actually showing up as Syria having an advantage over us. They've got between 27 and 34 divisions. Assign all my Air Force over here that's currently deployed. How does their Air Force look? They've got about 500 planes or so, if you average that out. Hunt and destroy finished. Let's go right into combat unit destruction. And actually, we did say we wanted to start stockpiling bombers, didn't we? There we go. I've got 4 in the stockpile, but we're going to want to start getting those in so we can deliver nukes. Because I did have those nuclear reactors on the construction list. Where are they? Oh, I prioritized them and they're done, I guess. Oh, the reactors are done. That's right. The research for the actual bombs themselves are still finishing out, so we've got to wait a bit for that to happen. My 14 units up by Sweden still saying they have a decent advantage. More tanks coming in. ASAP. The enemy is stronger. So we've got to prepare a little bit better for this invasion. Would you guys give me military access? Nope. Let's try this. We're going to take Teal Group, delete your order here. We're going to start a naval invasion plan going from here down to here. Let's start making some new destroyers to cover the convoys, right? And I want you to just go to my port like that. Okay, so we're going to make 5.28 of those per year. the existing fleet, we're going to change your role up a bit. We're going to go to convoy escorting here, here, here. All right, cool. So that takes care of some of the sea zones that we need to cover. Lacking sufficient intel, we've got about 88 days left on the naval invasion plan, which is enough to cover us before we kick off the war with Syria. So we're essentially going to be coming in on 2 fronts, which I'm thinking will help knock them out completely, because they've got about 30 or so divisions in total. Yeah, not really sure why Yellow Group is showing as having such a negative outlook there, because they're strong. We'll also be able to add more units to Teal Group once they finish recruiting, which will be very soon. Yes, nuclear bomb's done, so those reactors are going to start going to work for us. Let's get modern hardware 2 in. Interesting planning for this one, and Syria does not have a ton of resources either, so I may look to puppet them. Steel need down to 36 now due to that trading. Next level body armor finished. We are sitting right at about 2012 now. Almost. All these are 2014 techs. I'm going to go back to naval doctrines here with some destroyer organization type stuff. Got stability of 72. We're looking good there. All right, good. New tanks rolling out. Put you in to the plan. 1 new destroyer. So we're going to go boom, 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 like this. So that's going to cover those areas. We just need 1, 2, 3. That's, excuse me. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1 destroyer. We need 2 more destroyers in order to get this done. Shouldn't be too long, though. So we're about halfway done on this next one. Starting to stockpile those Gen 4 bombers there as well. War support right at 52%. Not awful. World tension burning down to 6%. No current wars going on. Alright, there's another 2 tank divisions ready to go. So I'm going to go like this. Still looking to upgrade advanced tanks across the fronts and such. Upgrades completed for modern equipment. Upgrades completed for artillery. We've got over 10,000 support equipments in the bank. Signal Company 3 done. Okay. So year 2014 is when we can update those again. Might as well go here next. Shale hydraulic fracturing. Sweet. Come on, join my faction. Poland. How is the fascism going over here in Germany? Up to 13%, not bad. Here we go. Fascism coming back into popularity. And then my next destroyer getting ready to pop out next. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see 4 different sea zones needed before we can actually move convoys in and attack through the sea. So yellow group may just have a defensive action. I'm going to put in an offensive order here so they can start planning, but we're going to tell them to go across Aleppo there. But, oh, now it just turned positive. Interesting. Like, ridiculously positive. What's going on over here in Damascus? They've got 11 ships. Their air force is queued up, ready to go. They've got about 500,000 men or more. Actually, more than that. More like 600K in overall manpower to use. Turn that off for now. My recruitable's sitting right at 369. Okay. Looking good, though. Let's check the status. Oh, we're only about a month away. A little over a month, 35 days or so, till we can go to war. Cool. Well, anyway, guys, I'll skip ahead a little bit for next episode so we can go right to it. But I just wanted to say thanks for watching. Again, this has been the Billy Bob HD. Please remember to like, subscribe, and/or comment if you've enjoyed my content, and we'll catch you guys next time.